few years ago, Sally and I fulfilled a long-held ambition. It was to walk the Camino, the pilgrim route in northern Spain. And it far exceeded our expectations, not only because of the beauty, which we'd heard about, but we didn't really have any anticipation of what it would be quite like. The food, but most especially, it was the people that made it such a special journey. And quite quickly, we found ourselves in a group of pilgrims. We were all travelling in the same direction. We all had the same destination in mind. We were all doing it because we wanted to be with people, to learn about ourselves. And I suppose that sense of achievement at doing something that is a long journey. So it was a great time. And one of the things that we particularly enjoyed was the sharing of stories. And we met with one guy who was a lawyer from New York, and we got to know him. And he told us his stories, we told him ours. And it was just wonderful. And we met him one day, we bumped into him the next. Then a few days later, we met him again. And these were just chance meetings. But it built such a sense of community. Not only him, but others you'd see from day to day. And it was a really great experience. And I wonder how the pilgrimage to Jerusalem at Passover maybe in some way have been a bit like that. Certainly they were travelling together. They had an agreed destination. But for them, it must have been even more wonderful. I mean, the sense of achievement when they reached Jerusalem, the excitement and anticipation of Passover. But if they were there on that particular year, when they get there and they find Hosanna, Hosanna to the Son of David, as it's Easter, Palm Sunday, what must that have been like? But our journey at the Camino was not always easy. There was rain, not lots, thank goodness. There were heavy skies. Some days it felt like it was uphill all the way. And even there were occasions when I felt lonely, even in a crowd, even with all these wonderful people. And that was because I didn't have the language. Sally has the language, so I rely on her. The whole of our lives are sometimes depicted as a journey of discovery or a long adventure. I like to see my life as an adventure. And certainly, like the Camino, it includes hills with wonderful views, but it includes valleys, and sometimes they feel quite dark. Palm Sunday was a wonderful hill, a magnificent celebration, but it led into the darkest of days, where Jesus was sweating blood, let down by his friends, deserted, then falsely accused, having to stand in court and listen to people lie and tell accusations about you that were totally unfounded, then to be beaten, mocked, spat upon, and ultimately crucified. The journey to Easter is a journey of joys and sorrows, but the destination for those people and for us is certain, and it's magnificent because it's resurrection. For me, that means forgiveness, freedom, and even the anticipation of the destination, the possibility of being welcomed home with those wonderful words, "Well done, good and faithful servant. Enter into the joy of your Father."